shocking.
It really is.
And,
You were, it's been a few years since you've been actively involved in the political arena, but when you ran for president, you had a perspective on this that has not been observed here.
I initiated it in North Carolina, the tobacco state, and my proposal was that in 7 years we ban the manufacture and sale of cigarettes and tobacco products in America, period. Not a question of letting them pay a big fine, ban them. And in the intervening 7 years, give the companies a tax holiday so they don't pay any taxes at all, and they use those proceeds to redeploy their companies. I mean, Philip Morris is redeployed into food, RGA and Nabisco, they're selling biscuits and cookies. Well, let them stop tobacco and start some other enterprise with that money they would save from the taxes. And at the same time, the government would have to buy back the tobacco allotments of the tobacco farmers. And in the same, quit subsidizing the growing of tobacco. I haven't checked the budget recently, the federal government, but in the last several years, we've been spending about $360 million a year in government taxpayer money to subsidize the growing of tobacco. So the whole thing's illogical, but it is a killer, and this is not enough. Something else that would help, of course, is a punitive tax, like $1 a pack or something like that on cigarettes.
But if it's determined, I mean, everybody knows this is true, but if it's determined legally that there is something addictive in cigarettes, don't they have to ban it?
You know, the Congress doesn't have to do anything when the tobacco industry is funneling millions of dollars to Republicans and Democrats. And that's the problem. It is this huge slush fund of money that is, in a sense, I hate to use the term buying votes, but certainly facilitating votes in their favor. And it's time that the honorables in Congress stand up and say, this is a terrible thing that's being done to our nation. We've got to ban it. And we could if we had a little will, and I think there is enough will in the country to do it.
It would be interesting to see what happens. Yeah.